Hello, everyone, and welcome to the first installment of your new favorite podcast, 2.5 Canadians and a Guy from Iowa. My name is Chris, executive casino host at the D Las Vegas, executive casino host with the most. I am from Vancouver, British Columbia, Canada. You hockey fans may recognize this as the place with no Stanley Cup banners. I'm also here amongst another Canadian, Darren Banks from Windsor. You might recognize him from such NHL fame as the Boston Bruins. He's also an executive host here, and in his current state, he's saving us a bit of money on Crown Royal. We're also here with half Canadian Derek Stevens. He is the CEO and owner of the D Las Vegas Golden Gate and the Downtown Las Vegas Event Center. He is considered a half Canadian, and I'm sure you can explain more about that.
Well, Chris, thanks much. Yeah, I grew up in Detroit, right across that Detroit River. So, I spent my 19th to 20th year in Windsor. So I'm so overwhelmed. When I heard that Banksy and you were gonna have a hockey podcast. I grew up watching Channel 9 and CBC. One of my idols, Don Cherry, and my current podcasting idol, Shane Knighty, and the fact that I could be considered as a half a Canadian, I'm just overwhelmed. So thanks.
Excellent, welcome. Not only is it 2.5 Canadians, there's also a guy from Iowa, and his name is Mike Palm. He is the Vice President of Operations at the D Las Vegas, and I'm sure he'd like to introduce himself.
Thank you, Chris. I am from Iowa, Dubuque, Iowa, D-U-B-U-Q-U-E, for those scoring at home. Iowa is a very unique state. It is 25th in square mileage and 25th in population. My love of Canada extends to first betting some Pacers and Trotters from Canada, and of course, hockey. I'm glad to be a part of this panel to add a little flavor. 2.5 Canadians, 3 stiffs, and here we go.
Well, thank you. We're excited to have you, and we're most importantly excited to have all of you here along for the ride. We have plenty of information to discuss as far as the trade deadline today. We've got some big decisions to make here as a company as far as who we're going to take into the playoffs moving forward.
All right, guys. Trade deadline's a week from Monday. We've done a lot of great things around here in the last year. We've beefed up the areas of weakness. But we got to focus in on how we're going to move forward here. Think about what we did last year. We always had trouble in the corners. We had Banksy. Banksy's at the end of Longbar, but we just didn't have enough depth. But look at how we've made some moves. Tyler Mays is in here. He's doing a good job. He's evolving in that corner. Take a look at Wilberding. Young kid. He hangs out at the long bar. He does real well. Not very fast, but he takes up space. He's doing a good job. We focused in on that. Now it's time we got to start hitting other departments. What do we got?
Well, we've got an interesting offer come from Guam. They're willing to give us Michael Storm, Carla Galloway, and Brian Hogan, but we have to give up David Rossborough.
Ooh. Oh!
Now, it's an enticing offer. It's a 3-for-1.
It's a 3-for-1.
But, boss, you just keep talking about we got to increase revenues, decrease expenses. Increase revenues and decrease expenses. Right. The only way this move makes sense to me is if we can send Jeff Victor with David.
Hey, guys.
I would appreciate you always being here, in particular on these late night sessions and everything like that.
Hey, I'm always
here.
This
is
You save us, Ivan. Thanks, man.
It's all real private stuff.
You guys
just like
know,
a long bar where we don't talk about anything.
I know. I've never heard anything. I have no idea what's going on with you guys. I'm just,
Excellent.
I'm just sitting here doing my job.
Good job. Careful, Mike.
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. Nice and light.
The real MVP.
Yeah, I need a little topper.
I guess. All right.
Ooh.
Okay.
That's about right.
There we go.
There we go. All right, Derek.
Thank you. Now we're talking business. This year, St. Patrick's Day is on the Saturday of March Madness. We got to focus in what's out there. We have to sell what's available.
George Bell. I think we could do an unprecedented Mike Ditka-like trade, 10-for-1. Shorty Rossi's for George Bell.
Great idea, Ryan. We got the big gaping hole with no Herndo this year. We
Herndo.
do need something big.
Right?
Does everyone know who George Bell is?
Nobody knows who George
He's
Bell
Big
is.
George.
today.
So we gotta
Everybody
explain
knows
George.
when they see him.
Explain. 7'7", right?
Second tallest man in the U.S.
I'm with you, Ryan. I think the little guys have run their course. Took them a while, but they've run their course, and George might be the guy.
Is George Bell available?
He's number 2 in the world. I would think that he's available.
I think we should make this move.
He generates
Those
a lot of
feet
energy
gotta
at the
hurt.
bar. And other than obstructing the sightlines within the casino, he doesn't take up a lot of space.
10-for-1, we need to get some legal help. This Herschel Walker trade, 7-for-1. Can we even do this? Dorian!
Derek?
We're in the process of making a potential trade.
Okay.
We have 10 of Shorty's little people, we might trade for Big George Bell. Can we do a 10-for-1 trade?
Well, 10 for 1 is good. Absolutely.
As long as it's legal, we're okay.
These little guys drink. From the moment they get here to the moment they fall over and we got to wheelbarrow them up to their
Fall off
room.
the bar.
They're heavy, they're dense.
dense.
We threw out 2 managers back last year. I think just at protecting the people that we got, we need to move these little guys out.
And
We have to feed the Shorty's dog all the time also. Got to feed it, got to give it water. We have to have a place for it to...
Well, it's a
We
service.
got
Derek
it's a
loves
service dog,
dogs.
Dave.
Derek loves
Derek
dogs,
loves-
mothers, and America and apple pie. Okay?
What other offers you guys had?
Temperature's getting warm outside. We got Honker's Ale, English bitter style beer. It's about to be 90 degrees outside. That thing's not going to move. We need to switch that out with the Leinenkugel Summer Shandy. Get a nice light beer in here that everybody can drink when they're partying outside.
Blue Moon.
Can we get a package deal with Molson?
Everybody loves Blue Moon.
Oh, speaking of expenses.
Mr. Victor!
Trying to work next door. What the hell?
Did you hear you were on the trading block?
I am. Wait a minute. I should know something.
I just don't know if we can. There's no one that will give us the amount of money we need for you. So,
Well, beer is free. Anybody need anything?
Guys, I'm getting texts like crazy. The Las Vegas Country Club wants Jen Bell back. They say they want Canadian presence.
Oh, that's where all the old big boys were. That's where Sarno was, and that's where.
Wait a minute, I'm going to have a play. What are they offering for Jen Bell?
They really want us to come up with an offer. I guess they don't want to be the ones to talk first.
We would need the country club plus some money.
Yeah, a little top up for you here,
What do you
dude.
think, Mike?
thank you.
I think we make him an offer, and I think we do the deal, and then we buy the country club, and we get Jen Bell back.
That's a great move.
But let's also realize Jen Bell is not afraid to go into the corners. I mean, she'll mix it up. I mean, she every weekend she busts right in there. She does a great job telling people, let's do that. And she's not afraid to mix it up.
Even the people that don't answer to her, she does that.
Guys, my phone's going crazy again. I got another offer. Looks like Mr. Chow for American Coney Island.
No.
No way.
No, just celebrated their 100-year anniversary.
I just
That's
turned off
preposterous.
No
Preposterous.
American
No
Coney
way.
Island is
No
part
way.
of us.
So let's evaluate what we've agreed upon. We're going to trade for George Bell. That's going to be an upgrade. End of long bar. It's going to create commotion, increase revenue, open linear space. I love it. We're trading out. Which beer are we getting?
We're taking the Honker's Ale, we're moving that out, and we're going to bring in the Leinenkugel Summer Shandy.
Okay. And we've agreed we're not going to trade banks.
Can't do it.
Can't do it.
We got to keep evolving. We have to keep evolving as a company.
That's right. We got to keep growing. We got to keep growing. And as we grow, the last trade we're going to do on this trade deadline, we're going to get George Bell. He's going to be a key element here. We turned down a lot of trade offers. I'm just so happy about this team.
Ryan, before we wrap this up, how much money do we have left for mid-season trades in case something comes down where we need to make a change?
Right at the cap.
I'd like to get Derek on the record here. Are you very, very satisfied and happy with the team that we've now put together post-trade?
We're going to be all right. And we're not going to sell out the future. We have this is a long game, Mike.
This vote of confidence means at least one director goes down by April 1st. Hey! Talk about a trade. Here's a trade.
What else do we need in this circle right now?
Unscrew another one.
Hey, take care, Dave.
Oh, David, sounds wonderful, sounds wonderful. Derek, fill on up, man. You're going too slow. There you go.
All
You know
right.
how this works.
We sell slush drinks and resort fees. And that's our core competency. I mean, let's be honest.
We're the
We're a
best.
bar with a hotel with an event center with a casino.
I'll cheers to that.
Hey!